When we do have both of these values, we perform a series of 3D operations provided by Android that I'm not even going to pretend to fully understand. What is effectively happening is that the gravity vector provided by the accelerometer is used in conjunction with the direction of the magnetic field to deliver a set of values that give the physical orientation of the device relative to magnetic north. Got all that? In the end, we'll send back to our titanium app via an event the latest X, Y, and Z values from the accelerometer, as well as the azimuth, pitch, and roll representing the orientation of the device. Building this module so that we can use it in our titanium apps is simple. We just go back out to the command line interface, make sure we're at the top level of our module's project directory, then type ant. Ant will launch our build scripts, and if you have everything configured correctly, you will see a build successful message after a few seconds. If we then go into the dist, or distribution directory, we'll find our module ready for use. The naming convention seen here for the zip module is the module ID, followed by the platform, followed by the version. With our native Android module created, let's open up Titanium Studio to the sample app I've prepared to test it. The app will simply include the new module via the require function, listen for sensor events on it, and then report the sensor data with a few Titanium labels. As you can see, there's not much JavaScript code necessary to do so. Once we get past the simple UI creation, we find the interesting part down here at the bottom. This is where we include the Twisty module, attach the event listener, and then update the UI labels based on those events. Before we can launch this code, though, we need to make sure our Titanium app can access our new module. To prepare our app, we need to first copy the module's zip file into the root of our project directory. When you run your app, the build scripts will identify the module zip file and unarchive it to the module's directory. One additional step is to modify the tyapp.xml file to indicate that you'll be using the module. All you need to do is add a module element to the existing modules section in tyapp.xml. If we look here, we see the module has a single attribute that specifies the version, and the value of the element is the module's ID. If you forgot these values, remember they're actually included in the module zip file name. They can also be found in the manifest file at the root of your module's project directory. With the module included in our project and specified in tyapp.xml, we're ready to test. Because we're planning to use sensor data unavailable in the Android emulator, we're going to push this app out to an Android device. So let's switch gears here and see how our native Android module behaves on a device. Okay, so first thing we're going to do here is we're going to open up the Twisty Test app. See, fires up Titanium splash screen.